Good afternoon, everybody, and this is Miss Courtney with our distance learning series. So, guys, today is Tuesday, the 20th of April, 2020, and today we have webinar number 13, all right? So let's get going, and let's see what we have to learn today. All right, today's goals and topic are to learn about using our verbs in past simple in texts with adverbs. So we're going to take past simple and adverbs and put them together. Okay? We are also going to review very quickly the rules for past simple regular and irregular verbs. And we are going to review where and when to use adverbs. Okay? Lastly, we are going to write a letter. Okay? So let's get going. All right, so very quickly, past simple review. When do we use past simple time? We use it to talk about finished actions in the past, and we use it to talk about состояния, states in a past time. I felt happy, sad, hungry, thirsty, tired, okay? To talk about states, состояния, all right? But also remember that when we want to make a verb in the past simple, a regular verb, we need to add D or ED, like loved or like played, here on the slide as examples. Okay? But also, please remember that we have the naughty verbs, the ones that don't follow the rules, the irregular verbs. They don't add D and they don't add ED to the end. You need to remember them. Okay? Let's continue. All right, so our adverbs review. All right, we talked about adverbs last webinar, and these are words that help to tell us how something happened, okay? They describe a verb. We can use them to talk about when and where things happened, but we are going to talk about how things happened, okay? So when we talk about how something happened with adverbs, we take the adjective form of the word and we add ly, ily, or ally to the end of the adjective. Okay? Of course, there are some exceptions. Там есть несколько исключений, которые не следуют это правило. But in general, this is true. All right? This is our handy dandy list from last webinar. Okay? So how did something happen? Easily, happily, loudly, quickly, quietly, sadly, silently, slowly. Okay? Please notice the adjectives that end in Y. Easy, happy. You see what happened? Y changed to I. And then we add ly. So easy becomes easily and happy becomes happy. Okay? So let's continue. All right, now today, Mr. Walter, he misses you guys very, very much, okay? So he wanted to write you guys a letter, but he needs some help. He's not very good with past simple, and he's not very good with his adverbs. So he wants to write a letter to you, but he also needs your help, okay? So I need you to open up your notebook and get ready to write. Take out your notebook and your pen. Okay, and today we are going to help him to write a letter using past simple verbs and adverbs. Please write down the date. Pause the video now, write down today's date. Then we will continue. Okay, guys, today is Tuesday, the 20th of April, 2020. Let's continue. All right. Before we do Mr. Walter's letter and we help him, there are some special words in his letter that you might not know, okay? So these are our new words today. In your notebook, with your pen, write down these new words now, okay? These are our new words, okay? Repeat after me. Повтори после меня для произношения. Lighthouse, sunset, horizon, wonderful, seagull, sea glass, shell, whole, maple syrup. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you some things here very quickly. This is a lighthouse. Okay? This is my lighthouse right here. I also have got some sea glass. Okay? It's not going to be very easy for me to show it to you, but this is my sea glass right here. Okay? This is sea glass. You can find it on the beach. I have a couple of shells right here. Okay? These are some shells. All right. Shells can also look like this. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, I don't have any maple syrup to show you. All right. Please write these words in your notebook now and write the Russian translation next to the words. So please write lighthouse, mayak, sunset, закат, horizon, горизонт, wonderful, великолепный, seagull, чайка, sea glass, морское стекло, shell, ракушка, whole, целый, maple syrup, кленовый сироп. Write these in your notebook now and pause this video. All right, let's continue to Mr. Walter's letter. Okay, this is Mr. Walter's letter to you, okay? Of course, Mr. Walter is very smart and very intelligent, and he put the date at the top of his letter, the 20th of April, 2020. When we write letters, we should always put the date at the top, okay? And this is his address to you, Dear Grade 4. Okay, let's see what he has for you to write, okay? Mr. Walter writes, Dear Grade 4, how are you? I am fine. I miss all of you. I am by the sea right now. Let me happily tell you what I did yesterday. So, Mr. Walter wants to tell you guys about his day yesterday. But look, the letter isn't finished. He needs help. So, where you see the white words, you need to write in past simple. Where you see the green words, you need to change the word to an adverb using our special rules, okay? In your notebook, copy this letter. В твой тетрадь копируй, пожалуйста, это письмо. Please write Mr. Walter's letter in your notebook. Please fill in the verbs in past simple and the adverbs in green. Pause this video and do this now. Okay, everybody, let's go on to the second page of Mr. Walter's letter. Okay, Mr. Walter continues. Next, some delicious pancakes with maple syrup. But look, he still needs help. Okay, I need you to put the white words in past simple and the green words into adverbs. Please write Mr. Walter's letter in your notebook with the past simple verbs and the adverbs. Pause this video and do this now. All right, Mr. Walter has one more page of his letter for you. All right, this is the end of his letter to you. But he still needs help. Poor Mr. Walter. Okay? He writes, at the end of the day, Miss Courtney and I, the sunset. Hope he still needs past simple and adverb help. Guys, copy this part of his letter into your notebooks. Please put the past simple verbs in white, and please make the adverbs from the words in green. Copy this into your notebook now. Also, look at the green sentences. He writes to you, I know all of you are on holiday right now in the Bahamas. Tell me about your holidays and what you did yesterday, okay? What did you do yesterday? He wants to know. So guys, right now, you are in the Bahamas. You are not at home. You are in the Bahamas. And Mr. Walter wants to know what you did yesterday. What did you do? He needs an answer to his letter. After you finish Mr. Walter's letter, use his letter as a model to write a letter to him. Okay? После того, что ты закончишь вот это упражнение написать и помогать мистер Уолтер написать свое письмо, его письмо, пожалуйста, используй его письмо как шаблон и напиши ему ответ. Ты сейчас в Багамах. Ты не дома сидишь. Ты в Багамах? И ты пишешь мистер Уолтер ответ. Его письмо. Он очень ждет. Okay? So guys, please finish this exercise, pause the video, and then begin to write Mr. Walter his answer. You guys were absolutely wonderful today. All right? So please remember that if you didn't do it already, write Mr. Walter's letter in your notebook and upload your work on Dnevnik or Class Dojo. Then write a letter back to Mr. Walter. Use adverbs and verbs in past simple. Use his letter as a model. Используй его письмо как шаблон. Okay? Then, guys, after you write the letter to Mr. Walter, после того, что ты пишешь свое письмо Mr. Walterу, you should film it, read it, and film it, and put it on Class Dojo so I can read him your letters, and he can watch you reading them to him. He misses you guys very much. All right? Thank you guys very much. You were amazing today. I know this is a lot of work. If you don't do it in one day, it's okay. You can take 2 days to do this task. You can do it for Tuesday and for Wednesday. All right? If it takes you too much time. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Good luck. All right? Have a wonderful day. I miss you and Mr. Walter does too. Goodbye.